Hey, welcome to Back to School Night. I'm your student's advisory teacher. My name's Craig Naylor. Been at I Succeed now for about 3.5 years. I've been a teacher for 31. I Succeed has inspired me to keep going. So I love it here. I hope you guys love it too. Um, Advisory is an interesting animal. Advisory is kind of like a homeroom class, but with a little extra push or a extra kick. I'm kind of that contact person for you or your students to, if they have questions about the school, um, like what to do when this happens or that happens, or what's going on right now, or I don't know how to do this, or I can't get a hold of this person. Um, I I don't do anything with scheduling. I know I get some questions about taking another class or things like that. That's always going to be your counselor, but I don't mind those questions. I'll just remind you of that, who to go to. Might have a conversation if you say, "Hey, I want to take 5 or 6 classes." I'm going to go, how's your schedule?" Things like that. But other than that, no, I'm not going to. I don't get to fix those kinds of things. If you have tech issues, I can point you in the right direction with tech stuff. Sometimes I know what you can do on your end, but generally it's going to be submitting a tech ticket, and I can give you that information when it comes up and all that good stuff. Most importantly, or the number one part of my job as your advisor, is to nag the heck out of you, and make sure that you're doing your classes. I get the updates, the attendance updates every week. I can see how you're doing. And from weeks 3 through 7, I'm going to specifically reach out to a particular group of students. It's different every time. But the idea is that we want to have those conversations. We want to have at least one two-way. One isn't enough, so I try to do more. But I want to talk to you. I want to hear from you. I want to know how things are going. I'm going to look at your classes. I'm going to see how you're doing. I'm going to give you that information, tell you what things I see that you could do better on. Even if it's not a class that I'm teaching, I got an idea. I can look at your grades and see what's going on there. For the students, I can look at your students' grades. I'm also going to I've also try to include parents in those conversations. I mean, sometimes they're one-on-one with students in the Google, or in a Google chat, or in a Google text, but I always send y'all an email, with when I send your students an email every week, um, and include you in that. And then if it's something that needs a phone call, positive or negative, I'll make that phone call too as well. These are the best ways to get in hold of me. For students at school, I am. That's the easiest way. Text is also a great way for both parents and students to get a hold of me. This is my text number. It's a Google text. It comes to my phone. It also comes to my computer. And then email, of course, which comes to both those spots. You can call me Craig. I'm totally okay with that. Let me think. You have an advisory teacher and you have a teacher for all your classes. So you have a number of people looking out for you and your student. Um, but that's kind of my role as your student's advisor. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.